Hi guys, this is Anne McAllister from MLM Success with Anne. Just wanted to cut a very quick video for you today to show you a cool little plugin that you can use and a technique for making sure that you've got your H1, H2 and H3 headers in your blog posts. We're inside my blog post at the moment, but let me just flick over to somebody else's blog post to show you this. This is a blog post from Juanita Waterman. She did it today. And you can see that Juanita has what's known as an H1 up here, 15K a month 90-day challenge. She has an H2, what is the 15K a month 90-day challenge, and she has an H3, 15K a month 90-day challenge would change my life because I could. Those are what's known as H1, H2 and H3. And you can see that her keywords are likely to be 15K a month 90-day challenge because that's what's been repeated in all three. And why is that important? It's important because it is part of what is looked at by Google for search engine optimization. So let's go over to my post here, and I just want to show you this cool little plugin here. If you don't know how to do a plugin, you just scroll down your menu, and on the left hand side you'll see plugins here. I've just highlighted it in red. When you click on there, it takes you to a search menu, and you can search all different kind of plugins that will help you and help the look of your blog. This one is just to help you make sure that your blog post is actually search engine optimized. It's called Blogger High SEO. And you can see a wee scoring system here. At the moment I've scored 93.79% for the keyword Empower Network. So what you do is you put in your keyword Empower Network, and then you go down to the bottom of the page and you update, and it'll give you a start score. Now don't worry if your score's 2% starting off, it teaches you how to get it up. So the next thing is keyword density, and that just means how many times have I used the keyword Empower Network in the whole text of the post. In my case, for this post it's 3.49%, and it's saying the density is good. And then you get into your H1, H2 and H3 tags. Now actually this post only has 2 at the moment. I just have forgotten to refresh it again. I'm going to take you over to visual because it's easier to look at in visual. You can see there is my H1 tag. There is my H2 tag. And this should be my H3 tag, but I took it off just for demonstration purposes. So the only way, when you look at this dashboard here that I have within WordPress, it doesn't actually give me the option of doing H1, 2 or 3 tags. You can see I can bold, put it in italics, put in bullet points, center, move right, left, link, all of those things, but I don't actually have the option for header tags. Now, I could update this version of WordPress and I'd probably get it, but that in itself can cause difficulties. So an easy way to remedy it is just put the code in yourself. You have to do this in HTML, you can't do it in visual. Sorry guys, should have turned my phone off. So, moving down the page here, you can see up here I've got an arrow, H1 arrow at the start of my H1 tag. And then I've got an arrow / H1 and an arrow. You'll see the same is true when we scroll down to look at the second heading, which we just scrolled over. There's it there. H2 at the start, and then arrow / H2 just there. So let's make an H3 tag. So you just go in, click where you want to make it. You go to your keyboard, you'll find this wee arrow on your keyboard. Type in H3 and then arrow. And then at the end of your sentence, again you type arrow / this time H3 arrow. And whenever we preview the post, preview changes, just give it a little minute to load. Up here, you'll see that we now have, I can just scroll down the screen, we now have our first, our second, and if we move down a bit further, oh, sorry, we haven't. We need to update, sorry, just update it. Now, if we go into preview changes, you'll see that we now have our H1, our H2, and our H3 tags. Go back in again. So you might want to have a look at this, because it's also telling you about having your keyword bold, in italics, underlined, an image with alt tags to add to it, that your article is long enough. The only thing I haven't added to this one yet is an internal link to other pages. I have the keyword in the first sentence, and I have the keyword in the post title. So I just want to update this. Make sure I've saved it. Okay, cool. So that was just a little lesson, something to show you the plugin that I hope will be helpful for you for search engine optimization. And if you're in the same position as I have, and you don't have your header icon in there to do it easily, just put the code in. It couldn't be simpler. I hope you find this helpful. This is Anne McAllister from MLM Success.